Okay, so Mataji, maybe we can start by you just telling a little bit about your life and how you came to meet Baba.
It was already 40 years ago. I came to Haridwar like everybody on the search for truth. So I was lucky, and like a miracle in India, still miracles are quite possible. So I had not to search too long, right, coming to India, and then next 10 days I came to Benares, and from there I had a vision of Lord Shiva, so he gave me the mantra, and from this I changed my life, and I had only to wander around 1 year more in India, holy places, going over Buddhism, Christianity, Nepal, Amarnath, Kashmir, and then I finally arrived in Haridwar to find my guru, Sri Santosh, who was waiting for me at the bank of the Ganga on a little island by the fire. And as soon as he saw me coming over the bridge, he said, "There she is, who I've seen a year ago." So now finally she arrived, and I came to his fireplace, and for 40 years I didn't go away. And from this 10 years we could stay on the island with a lot of austerity, a lot of difficulties, beautiful difficulties, a lot of purification that always took my life. And then after 10 years, the grace of the Ganga, we could establish a place also along the Ganga, but more in the north, another one, place of Rishi. And so we could set up a little ashram place. This is now for 30 years we are residing there. So since 40 years I didn't leave Haridwar. We are found and we don't have to search anymore.
And I know I remember it wasn't at first even your guru really tried to test your perseverance with even staying near him, yeah? I remember you told me a little bit about that when I last saw you so many years ago. You went through a lot of hard tests, yeah?
Yeah, it was this beautiful grace that I could stay really this 30 years. I mean, 10 years have passed since this Samadhi. So 30 years I was in the complete physical presence. So I didn't leave and go anywhere. And we also didn't go anywhere. I mean, sometimes to the mountain or to the Kumbh Mela. But otherwise it was a service from my side. It was possible to really stay 24 hours in this service. So it was really becoming the Guru is a manifestation of the divine on earth. So the teaching was to live 24 hours in God consciousness. First in the presence of the Guru, and afterwards now since 10 years in his spiritual presence.
Is it common that when one meets the Guru that it's not always that there are always some tests, some obstacles that will come to test the disciples' conviction and shraddha towards one's Guru? Is that your experience?
Testing?
Yeah. Sometimes
yeah, surely the tests will go on, but actually if this unexpected happens, that there's no question if it is your Guru or it is not your Guru, then no test is just a formality, it cannot do anything. I mean, if it is once settled, or here you would say you find your fora samskaras from former lives, then there's no question about is it the right Guru or should I go to another place or something. Surely there were many tests because I almost had to die and to give my body up and everything would bind me to the world. But at the same time I got the strength, I would say the strength of right understanding, what we say is the grace of the Ganga or the grace of the Guru already, that I could overcome all these tests because I think if faith becomes not only a belief but a reality, then nothing can stop you from this path.
How old did you say you were when you first came? 24. And what made you decide to come to India?
So this eternal call in everybody, maybe after all ups and downs, good and bad, rise and rise, find eventually something what makes life useful to live. So I gave myself a new myself a deadline. At 25, I don't find something worthwhile, then it's not worthwhile to me. So I mean, I was 24 and maybe all of a sudden, I mean, I did nothing for it, I must say. I just came for me. It was not religious or very religious. I just, I must say, just overcome and change
Meditation.
this was the divine touch. So, but not enough. It's still a divine touch. I mean, it still needs to become manifest. I mean, it is not enough, as I see now. It was not enough to have, like, when it changed my life completely, spirituality, religiosity, devotion to Lord Shiva. But it is just not enough to establish the way. One needs the physical make it really manifested as the divine voice and from inside the seed of the soul comes only through direct.
Santosh was on the Tapu at that time.
Yeah, he was since already sitting before me, and he had a darshan of Ganga. And afterwards he told me that the Ganga was standing in front of me and asking what he wanted. And he sat at the Tilak tree, he doesn't want anything but to be in constant, that she should always be in front of him. So, some other wish that nobody would come to him without taking some wish he gave it to me. So, and after 1 year after this vision, he saw that I was coming and he saw me in this room. The same in the dream, the river Ganga Mata. This is a way of doing this relations together. He saw me, it was clear. And I also must say I had a vision when I was 13 that I would go to India and there's this image of a Baba with a long white beard. So, and I told that my mother that I will go to India and will live there forever. But she said, well, nonsense, because you even don't know where India is. So, and I also thought about it. When I came here, and one thinks to remember things like this. So it is either say also the other people say that it was just samskara from our lives and we met again. So that was so it was certainly also the last relation.
So many challenges sound-wise today we're having now. We started now, some winds came coming. Did Guruji have any other disciples? Or you're the only one?
He said I have many disciples, but what is a disciple who goes away? Who is always around? So actually he said, sometimes he said everybody is my disciple, and sometimes he said I have only one disciple, and it's Narvada. Because my sister also came, she also have become a disciple of Baba. But still, after some tests, she went away or looked for some other guru. So I mean, he said always the disciple is the most